What's up, YouTube? What's up, vaping public? And today, I'm coming back at you with another review for you, the vaping public. And what review is that? We are going to be checking out the one and only Goldie from BMI Industries. Yep, Beast Mode Industries. It's called BMI, and this is called Back to the Basics RDA Killa. Back to the Basics RDA Killa. Yeah, so this thing is pretty damn cool. It's done by Beast Mode Industries. It's the first entry into the rebuildable atomizer segment, and true to their roots, they have designed a world-class heavy-duty construction and chassis that outperforms, and outclasses the competition. I will tell you one thing, they outperformed every RDA on the market in the O-ring department. This thing is a pain in the dick to get off. I'm sitting there. It came off. What the fuck? But anyway, it's a 24 millimeter RDA. They have it available in 4 different colors. It is available in black, blue, gold, and then like a bronzy color. Pretty dope. So you can get your matchy game on. You get it as you see here with this chuff style cap on it. And then you also get a 510 drip tip attachment, which is actually just a whole top piece. It sits flush with all my all my mods. You can use this on tube mods because it has a nice adjustable 510 pin. But enough of that. I'll give you all the specs up close. Let's dive down. Let's unbox this bad boy. Let's throw a sexy ass build in this bitch, and we'll back out. We'll vape on it. I'll let you guys know where you can get one of these bad boys and how much it is, and what do I think of it? Pros, cons? Yeah, no, maybe so. Let's do it right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so we up close, so we're just going to do a quick look at this real quick. Not going to make it too long. Just give you guys a quick look of it, throw a build on it, wick it up, then we're going to back out, talk about it, where can you get one, pros and cons, and so forth. Here's the packaging. Nothing too fancy. BMI logo, open it up, pull it out. As you see, I ripped this cardboard all up. You get a bag of extras that gives you 3 O-rings and 2 extra post screws. They don't give you 4. I wish they did, but they only give you 2. Then in here you get your RDA, and this one is the gold one. It's available in 5 different color options. This one was the most popular actually though. I wonder why, being gold. And inside this packaging you get the chuff style top. That is a fingerprint magnet. That's held on by 2 O-rings. There's your airflow controls. Big, massive diameter. Pretty sweet. Then you also get this piece. Then you also get a solid piece. I mean, this is completely solid, as you guys see. For your 510 drip tip adapters, and all your 510s will sit nice and flush on here. So you can choose either between the wide bore chuff style top, that is all solid fucking piece right here. I mean, these pieces are solid and heavy. But you got a 510 drip tip attachment piece or a wide bore chuff style top. Next piece you got here is your little barrel, your AFC ring, whichever you want to call it. Your barrel. You got a little bit of branding, BMI. And as you see, guys, this is a fingerprint magnet. I ran it through the ultrasonic cleaner after using it for a couple days, and whew, this thing's a magnet, guys. There's your airflow. You got 2 nice airflow holes right there, and also right there. And both of these have the airflow adjustments almost the same, but as you see, this one has boom, and then right there, this one just has one on each side. So you can actually tune this one down to have it wide open like so, or close one off, and this side also would be off, I'm assuming. So then maybe if I do it like this, so you can run it as single coil with the chuff. You can basically have a dual coil or single coil by using this one only, and you place this side, and as you see, it'll block off both of these once I push it all the way down, and this side is still wide open. So you can use this as a single coil or dual coil, which is cool. I actually thought you couldn't at first. Next piece is the deck. This is a 4-post deck, and it does come with screws. I just haven't backed out right now to make it easier. Still is also gold plated. Got some peak insulator down there, a nice deep juice well. Nice 2 O-rings right here. That I must say, these fucking O-rings are monsters to get off. Trying to separate this piece, you are going to lube this puppy up and get her nice and juiced up and everything like that, because it was a pain in the ass to pull this part off and even detach this one. They are using some nice solid O-rings, and as you see, guys, you got some big fucking post holes right here. It is 4 posts, but I actually don't mind it with this. This actually I'm really enjoying, even though it's a 4 post and we're used to seeing velocity style posts lately. But then you have some branding on the bottom: Orange County, California, United States. Orange County, California, United States. Orange County, established in 2014. BMI, little logo. You do have a gold plated 510 pin that is adjustable, and it is protruding. So this one is hybrid safe. I would say you can use this on all your hybrid mech mods like a Noisy Cricket and whatnot. She's pretty. So as you guys see, it comes in 4 pieces like this. It's available in 4 colors. This gold version, a nice blue color, like a midnight blue, that is also a painted like this, where it's like almost like a mirror type finish, a nice shiny finish. It's also available in like a brown, and then a solid dark charcoal black looking color. Just a little bit of the features of this. This is called the BMI Goldie Back to the Basics Killa RDA. BMI stands for Beast Mode Industries. First entry into the rebuildable atomizer segment, and true to their roots, have designed a world classic heavy duty construction and chassis that outperforms and outclasses the competition. Grounded in the design philosophy that BMI has come to the worldwide renown for, the Goldie is simple yet sophisticated, with a focus on creating an extremely durable, high-performing RDA, elevating a trend and true platform to new heights. Constructed out of brass, then color treated and coated with a special technique, the Goldie has a weighed yet balanced profile that excludes durability, quality, and performance. Sleek and timeless design make it a perfect pairing with practically any device on the market. With a focus on clean lines and curves, the build deck features a quad terminal, split positive arrangements, with each terminal measuring 2.7 millimeters in diameter. Yeah, buddy. Just to give you a little bit more specs on the actual RDA, it is 22 millimeters in diameter around the base right here. As I said already, it's made very heavy duty. It's got some weight to it. It's all made really nice and constructed. I have noted that with the peak insulator down there at the bottom, you won't have any issues with this turning or adjusting on you as you're tightening them down. You do have nice post screws that are Phillips head and not Allen keys, which we all hate by now, but this one is a nice Phillips head screw. And I will say that I actually have had no issues with backing out these or tightening them down with any type of builds. It's got, like I said, a really nice heavyweight feel. The base and the build deck outweighs many complete RDAs on the market today, even that are velocity style and so forth. This one I put up there with my Goon RDA, and if you guys know me, you guys know I love the Goon, and I think the Goon is amazing. It's got really nice engravings. These are real deep in there, so you're not going to have them like fading away or like getting scratched off. The paint and finish on this is actually really nice, being plated with 24 karat gold. That's a beauty, guys. I mean, this thing has been held up. I've dropped it actually on the cement already. It didn't even scratch it up. I've ran it through an ultrasonic cleaner, so that's really good. Their main focus when making this was to make it as simple as possible, but to be performing better than all the RDAs on the market. It has an adjustable dual slanted air slots. As I showed you, these are slanted, and as I said, they are monstrous. They are 8 millimeters by 2 millimeters on each air slot. So each one of these are 8 millimeters by 2 millimeters. It's extremely fast and effective airflow. Like I said, 24 karat gold plated and 24 karat gold plated 510 contact. It's got a sloped dome for improved airflow, a 13mm competition board drip cap included, which is right here, so it's 13mm in diameter. Overall, I mean, guys, this is a badass RDA. When you purchase one of these, it comes with one BMI Goldie Back to the Basics Killa RDA, one 13mm competition board cap, and additional O-rings, and the BMI presentation box. I will say, that presentation box is kind of off-key. I really wouldn't say it's a nice presentation. But that's what you guys got for it. So I'm going to throw it on the 521 tab by coil-master, and we're going to install some alien coils on here. And then we are going to back out and vape on it. These are some alien coils that are actually performing really nice. I really do enjoy these coils and these builds. You guys get a little close-up view on them. Just to give you guys a quick rundown on the specs, these are 28 gauge Canthal wrapped with 36 gauge nichrome 80 around a 3mm bit. So they are your true alien coils. Really nice. I mean, just look at the detail on them. Hope my camera will focus on these right. And of course not. There you go. Just check that out, guys. I mean, she's a beauty. We're going to install these on the BMI Goldie, and then we're going to back out, vape on it, and I'm going to share you guys where you guys can pick up one of these, and how much is it, and if it's worth picking up, or if you guys should grab something else. Alright, so hang on one second while I grab everything we need, and then we'll come back and we'll throw on this build. Wicks in them. Then we'll vape on these bad boys and we'll back out, talk on them, go through some pros and cons, let you guys know where the hell you can get one of these BMI's Back to the Basics RDA Killa. So there we go, guys. Got her wicked up. Got some fresh ass wicks on there. Let's see what she finally come in at. A 0.19, guys. So not too shabby. I'll be running it on a DNA 200. Now, let's back out. Let's talk on it. Let's vape on it. And then I'll share all my thoughts about the BMI Back to the Basics, or sorry, BMI Goldie Back to the Basics Killa RDA. And I must say, guys, she's a sexy looking RDA. I mean, just check that out. BMI, Beast Mode Industries. There we go. Beast Mode Industries. I can say it now, guys. And with that, we're going to back out. We're going to vape on it. We're going to talk on it. All right? Let's do that shit. And let's do that shit now. What's up, guys? Welcome back up top. So, we just did that up close and personal on the BMI Back to the Basics Killa RDA. And yeah, I'm rocking her on top of the DNA 200 Lost Vape Triad. And we currently are rocking her at 92.3 watts at a 0.19 ohm build. As we saw in the up close, threw in them beautiful aliens. Let's see how she vapes. Airflow is halfway. Beautiful. Whoa. Damn. I'll tell you one thing. They did something cool here. I do like what they did here. I like how, one, right off the top, let's just go right into the pros and cons. Pros, we'll start off with pros. Pros, I do like that, as you've seen their packaging, it was simple, it was to the point. I wish they included a little bit more information, like maybe some specs on the back of it. See, as you've seen, it was really simple, just a white cardboard box. You opened it up, stuff like that. But simple packaging, and it included not only, as you see here, with the chuff style setup on it. I mean, wide bore chuff. You see, it's nice and wide open, straight down to your coils, all gold, nicely done. The engraving on it is really nice. It's not going to like fade off. The color isn't just coming off or anything like that. I've even dropped this on the concrete. Didn't ding it up at all. I mean, it's held up. And I do like that they gave you a whole piece to put on top of this RDA. It's not just like a little piece of Delrin attachment or anything like that, or something to stick on top of there. You take this piece off and they give you one that looks exactly like this, besides it's all solid all the way around. It don't have these cutouts like you see here. It's just a solid piece as we saw up close. And you pop your little 510 drip tip in there. You are ready to be rocking. I am going to try it with that. I'm currently waiting on some custom drip tips for the BMI made for it. 510 to be some matchy on the DNA 200 Triad. I just think that looks sexy. Real leather, the red version. Review on this bad boy coming soon. And that gold BMI. Whew, sexy. Another pro. The deck, like they said with this RDA, it's called Back to the Basics, and they did. They went back to the 4-post deck. They didn't do what everybody else is doing with the velocity style and stuff like that. They made it easy. It does have a pretty deep juice well. It's not the biggest, but it is deep. You can put some cotton in there, and I can crank this thing up with some e-liquid, and I'm ready to go. I also love that I can just drop my liquid right down the top, like it goes right to my coils. I am good, no leaking. The post holes on here, the post holes are very easy to get all your kinds of coils through. I've had some massive ass Claptons on here. I've had them juggernaut coils from Coil-Master on this bitch. All kinds of stuff. Right now I'm still rocking them aliens. It's been a little while since I did the up close video, if y'all can't tell. I've been vaping on it, enjoying it. I do love the post screws. They are Phillip head, and I've had no issues with them loosening and coming back up like I've had with some of my older style RDAs that were 4-post and used Phillip heads. One in particular, the Mutation version 4. That one, not the newest one with the velocity style deck, but the original one. Them screws on there, always had them after a while, a couple days of vaping it, the screws would then back out some, and you have to go in there and retighten it because it would fuck your ohms up and everything like that. But I mean, this, guys, I've actually really been enjoying the vape. It has massive amounts of airflow. The O-rings are on here. This can go as a pro or a con. The O-rings on here, even after I juiced them up, I've ran it through an ultrasonic cleaner, I've messed with them, everything like that. These motherfuckers are tighter than a Virgin Mary at church. I mean, it is super tight, super strong. I literally am sitting there ripping this thing apart, trying to get it out, trying to adjust my airflow. That part's a con to me. To try to adjust the airflow with these things super tight, it gets to be a pain in the ass. But what I actually found out to do is I took one of the O-rings off. Of this part, it has 2 of them up here. I took one off. Now it just has 1. I have 2 on the bottom, and it works great. It sits down on here nice. I got the airflow open halfway. And look at these clouds. And it's not a flavor killer. I'm actually getting great flavor with this RDA. These aliens are beautiful. I mean, this thing is wide open. I mean, it's a cloud chaser's RDA for sure, but that also puts out some great flavor, guys. Like I said, I've been rocking this. I'm going to continue rocking it. It's actually a very nice vape. For what it is, I mean, 24 millimeter RDA, so it's up there with what we're used to. It's going to look good on all your box mods. It does have a protruding 510 pin. Now, let's talk about some cons. There is a few. One I already mentioned was the O-ring, and another one I mentioned was the box, that it's pretty simple. I wish they would have included some specs like that. It is a 24 millimeter RDA. Some of the specs maybe about the company, that it's designed in California, USA. Just a little bit about the company maybe. And another con is that they only give you 2 extra post screws and 3 O-rings. That's it for the extras. But I do like that they give you that 510 drip tip attachment. That is pretty cool. but they don't give you any kind of drip tip with it at all. They only give you just a basic dowel ring that you can pop in. You don't get any drip tip at all, but you do get the attachment. Just to go over specs real quick with you again, it is heavy duty beast mode industries construction. It's a brass construction, color treated and coated, made as an everyday beater with elite level performance. So it's made to be used and banged up and rocked out, all the things like that, and the finish and everything's going to stay the same, and it's going to stay solid. It's got a heavyweight feel. That is true. It is solid. It weighs good. The base and the build deck outweighs many complete RDAs. The base and the build deck alone outweighs many complete RDAs altogether. It has a deep laser etched engravings, focused on being simple but effective. It has a split positive quad terminal build deck, 2.7 millimeter diameter terminals, Phillips screws, 24 karat gold plated terminals and build deck, even if you don't get the gold version. It has a square insulator, so you're not going to have to worry about your middle post turning on you or anything like that. It has an 8 millimeter by 2 millimeter each air slot right there. It has adjustable via the top cap, extremely fast and effective airflow. That is true. 24 karat gold plated 510 contact, classic 510 top cap included, with a slope dome for improved airflow. It has a 13 millimeter competition board drip cap included with adjustable airflow cutouts built in. Perfect for cloud chasing applications. With using the 13 millimeter wide board drip cap right here, you can run this in single coil mode or dual coil, but with the 510 drip tip attachment cap, you can only run it in dual coil. It don't give you an option to close off one of the airflows. I find that odd, and I find that as a con, because if I want to run a single coil, I don't want to run it wide open all the time. Maybe I want to use my own drip tip. So that's a little bit iffy right there. I don't know why they did that. The product includes one BMI Goldie Back to the Basics Killa RDA, one 13 millimeter competition board cap, one 510 drip tip attachment cap, and additional O-rings and screws in the BMI presentation box. I don't get why it's a presentation box, but yeah. Now, how much is this bad boy? And that's going to be the final determination if this is something that's nice or if it's something that's maybe a little too old to be doing this style now. But the price right now over at vapordna.com, you can get this for $49.99, and the list price of this RDA is actually a $60 RDA, but they currently have it right now for $49.99. If you use coupon code DNA10, get yourself 10% off your entire order. And you can get it in, like I said, the blue color, which is a blue shiny, a gold as you see here, a brown, like bronze color shiny, and then like a gunmetal black. And I must tell you, it is gorgeous.
Here you have the blue one, the gold one, the bronze one, and the gunmetal black.
I guess I really should just took a picture of them all and thrown it in the video, but thought that way was easier. I wanted to do it that way. Bucket. So, $49.99, not too shabby. I do recommend it if you like big clouds, you like cloud chasing, you like throwing big builds in your RDAs, and you want a nice one that looks nice that you can do some matchy stuff with. You like big wide open airflows. I mean, this has some of the best and biggest airflow I've seen on any RDAs. And you guys know me, I love my Goon RDA right here. And this airflow in here I thought was pretty big too. It makes this seem like a mouth to lung restriction airflow compared to this. This thing is wide open like a hooker, man. This is like a hooker's coochie on a Friday night after she just got off done being with 20 different guys. That's how open this thing is. It's like throwing 20 hot dogs down a hallway. I mean, this thing is wide open, man. And I'm running it halfway, and it's still big, open, and swooshy. Halfway is like running this with all full wide open. That's crazy. Quarter way, it's still like running with the Goon wide open. And I love the Goon. The Goon is my favorite RDA. But this one, I've been finding myself using a lot as well. I do recommend it if you like 4-post RDAs. If you don't and you're more of a velocity style, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love velocity style decks as well. But I still do enjoy going back to the basics, like what this is called. Just doing a nice 4-post RDA, popping my leads in, snipping them, throwing the other one in, snipping them, wicking it up, vaping it, and enjoying it. And it's a easy to build vape. Got a big deck, big post holes, easy to use. Pop it on, even fits on your tube mounts because it does have a protruding 510. And that's what I got for you guys. Again, this is the BMI Goldie Back to the Basics Killa RDA. And you can get this over at Vapor DNA. But if we don't start fighting for our right to vape and doing it more and more now, I mean, now we're coming up to the final hour, guys. It is in less than a month, guys, that August 8th will be here. I'm talking very soon. We're in the final hour. We're on the front line. We are straight blasting shots out there against the FDA. I mean, we got to do everything that we can right now by sharing our message, going to vape shops, making sure they know what they're doing, making sure they're talking to their customers, making sure they're telling them the right letters, send emails, make phone calls. We got to do all that stuff. If you don't know what you need to be doing, you can go find out all the stuff you can be doing down and below in the description. I'll have links to where you can find out your state representatives, your congressmen, all that stuff. And also where you can go over to places like august8th.org, where all you do is fill in your information and hit send. It like that, you're done. If you want to make a monetary donation, please do. It really does help. You can go over to amsa.org or R2B Smoke Free, which just placed the biggest lawsuit out against the FDA to help keep our rights to be smoke free, which is what they stand for, right to be smoke free. And they are an organization fighting for our vaping rights, and we have to support them by donating anything we can. $1, 50 cents, $5, $100, whatever you can afford, please donate. It does help. And also what helps is sharing your story. And with that, guys, remember, we gotta let them know that we vape and we vote, and we love vaping, and we need them to help support it too. The more people that we get behind us and supporting HR 2058 and the Cole Bishop Amendment, that's what helps makes this whole fight that we are fighting right now. That's our success right there. That's our first step to going in the right direction. Because right now, we are getting all these bills and laws passed against us right now that are harming the industry and making it basically to where they are having their boot and their foot right here on our face, holding us down, and we're still got the pressure to fight back. So we have to do it, guys, and we have to do that shit now. So remember, it don't matter what the hell you're vaping on, as long as you ain't smoking them stankies and you're doing your part to help save vaping. And with that, thanks for vaping with Tough Luck, because you know, I love when you guys come watch the channel, check out the reviews, and I can share my opinion, my experiences with you guys. So be sure to like this video, smash that thumbs up button, share the video with your friends and family to help get the message out there as well. And remember, subscribe, and if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. And check me out very soon, because we'll be coming out with another review for you.